Max Staple. She's sort of like the mom of the Columbus comedy world, okay? When I told her I was going to Chicago for college, she said, I'm going to mail you some leggings so you're warm in the winter, and I'm going to mail you a box of condoms.
Yes.
Sister Lou, everyone. Give it up for Sister Lou.
Hell yeah, that's the first thing I told him. I said, I'm gonna go to Costco and get you a box of rubbers. Fuck that, I don't have any kids because I have a nut allergy. Oh, child. I really do have a nut allergy though, and I really don't have kids. But listen, I love me some allergies. Let's give another round of applause for him. I'm so sorry. His little bony self was pulling out every week, y'all. You know? And my open mic is real. I be like, you gotta put your nuts on the table to talk on this stage, right? And he sure did every damn week. I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. So I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story. I was hanging out, I ain't got no kids, but I do hang out with my niece and nephew. They're 13 and 14 now. So, we hanging out, swimming and everything. My nephew comes and gives me a great big hug, which is rare because he put the phone down. You know what I'm saying? And, so I'm squeezing on him too. And he's like, ouch, auntie, you got to back up. You got to back up. And I'm like, hold on. Is something wrong? What happened? And he was like, yo, your whiskers is scratching my shoulder. So I shot him. This is America, Jack. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, he's kind of telling the truth a little, hurt my feelings a little bit. But, I had to take that shit on the chin. Yes, y'all, I have realized that, there's some things that I just got to learn to accept of myself. And I'm going to help y'all do the same motherfucking thing. If you down with some shit like that, let me hear you say hell yeah. All right, baby, let me tell you officially, let me take these glasses off. My name is Sister Lou. That is spelled Sistalu. And the LU stands for Live Unapologetic. Okay? Yeah, that means I tell the truth even when I lie, okay? Much like your president. Oh. We got some shit to talk about, y'all. Ooh. But yeah, in living unapologetic, you take your flaws and you flip that shit so can't nobody use them against you. You heard? You know what I mean? Like I realized that, me and this magical midsection, we're gonna ride off into the sunset together, okay? And in case you don't know, this is called a FUPA, baby. An acronym, FUPA, that stands for Fat Upper Private Area. Yeah, baby. See, I know what you're thinking, you nasty fucks. The P used to stand for pussy. It did. But this nigga is non-binary now, okay? Some of you men got FUPA too now. No, but I am embracing all my parts, and that includes that whisker-ass chin, okay? Some days I wake up like Grizzly Adams. What the fuck? Oh. I be shaving. I'm trying to keep up with it. I get a 5 o'clock shadow at 9 in the morning. It's so obnoxious. So I realized that this double chin identifies as a man. Yeah. His name was Alonzo. Let me introduce you. I try to go out on a date. Like, you see your nice little beard and shit. If we went on a date, I got a fresh shave. By the end of the day, I look like you. Okay? You see, that shit is challenge accepted, baby. Oh. Alonzo was unruly, but I had learned to embrace him. I just keep a little razor in my titty. It's good for self-defense, self-grooming. You know what I mean? We got because I'm a woman of a particular age, and fuck that. I'm gonna just ride this shit on out. Considering the alternative, I'll take it. Okay. But like I said, y'all, I have, I applaud y'all. Y'all got kids? Like y'all got kids up in here, parents? God bless you. God, for real. I was talking to one of the comics backstage, and I was like, I don't even have no kids. It costs me $56 every time I leave my house. One way or another. DoorDash, $36 to $56. Yes? Oh, shit, look here. So how do y'all do it with kids? Like, they're not your indentured servant? Like, what? You can't charge them by the hour? Like, oh, no. I realized I've got it down to his side.